Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Same Fire Society. I am so happy to have you here. We are going to do a Divine Feminine reading for this new moon partial solar eclipse in Aries that happened this morning around 6:48 Eastern Standard Time if you are in America. I'm really getting this energy of this divine feminine like reaching for the stars here. Okay, you are really not meant to settle for anything less than you deserve. And this eclipse will really give you that strength and motivation to get what you want and need when it comes to relationship and family matters especially. Okay, so there's this energy of maybe always settling a bit in love. So there's like energy surrounding a subconscious block of, not really believing that you deserve, your wildest dreams when it comes to love. And this eclipse is really asking you to reclaim your power. I think we as females really need to look at where we give our power away or have in the past in relationships and even with employers here. I'm getting very strongly. It's definitely a time to release old identities. This is really about an identity shift here, okay? And so for those of you that this is resonating for and that you've really, you've been like on the precipice of shifting your identity, like becoming completely anew here, like it is time to finally let it go. I've been picking up on, for some while now, a little bit of procrastination energy, or not really procrastination. It's just with the shifts of the planets, and especially going into Mercury retrograde or being in Mercury retrograde, you could have felt this pull. Venus is also in retrograde. You could have felt this pull back to an old identity, right? Where you have been working really hard to shift into this new identity. And for a lot of us here, this is letting go of, completely letting go of our past selves, even if it doesn't seem quite right. For some of you, that may be letting go of like a journey with school, with higher education, whereas you thought that this career path and these degrees were part of your journey, but it was really more of the ego speaking to you there. It's really not what your heart desires any longer. And there's been a real hard time with letting that go. And for others of you, this could be a person, a relationship that you are currently in, or both. It could be both these things going on for you right now. We really need to look at where we want to put this Aries energy, because Aries is really bold and confident and courageous, determined and independent. Okay, so we really want to channel this energy to really go after what we really want here. Just for like a journal prompt for this energy is, what does your ideal self look like? If you could snap your fingers or rub the genie lamp, what would your ideal self look like? Write that down tonight, and write down what that person would be releasing under this new moon, right? And release it, like burn it under the moon tonight, okay? Channel this energy to really go after what we want. This energy is passionate and confident, right? Keeping in mind the retrograde and Mercury, like I was talking about, that is in retrograde until the 7th, okay? So there's still this ability to kind of get sucked back into our old ways. There's a need here for someone for green adventuring, which aligns with heart, promotes spiritual growth, enhances intuition and psychic abilities, okay? So if you've started on your you're having this shift from what the 3D world expected of you to what your spiritual path is calling you to do, this could help with healing at this time. It stimulates creativity and vision, heart healing, abundance, and luck. Okay, and I have been seeing 888 and 555 a lot, which is change and infinite abundance. Okay, so that what that's telling me from spirit is that you making this change that's been hard to make is going to bring in your luck and prosperity and abundance here. Okay, you draw power from, what's coming to me really strongly, Spirit saying you draw power from a curse in your blood. Okay, so where you, going back to the subconscious blocks, where you are blocked subconsciously, I'm just seeing like this warrior spirit, you have what it takes to overcome this, right? To overcome those subconscious blocks and to be the person you want to be. And that's your lesson in this life, is to get over what everyone else told you to be and to reclaim your power and be the exact person you want to be, because this is nobody's life but your own. Okay, so very important here. Okay, that was a lot of energy coming through. So let's start off with the elemental empath and just get a card or two, or as many as spirit wants us to get, on what the overall energy. Okay, that's a lot. All of them, spirit. Okay. True self, connect to soul, heed inner guidance, purify energy. Someone here may be feeling a real need for like a diet shift right now. Like maybe you've been eating healthy, maybe more on like a paleo keto diet, but there's like a real push towards maybe cutting out meat for a little bit. Empath, connect to self, cleanse boundaries, hold space. Someone's very empathic here. Your voice is meant to be heard. Cleanse and release. So a lot of cleansing here, a lot of cleansing and purifying the energy. Clear blocks, listen to your system, let energy flow. Exactly, listen to your system, listen to those nudges, release what you need to release under this new moon, okay? Because this Aries energy, and especially with the shift in Mercury retrograde coming back direct, it's really going to pull you forward here. So anchor yourself in what it is you want to do here. Inner child, play, laugh, be silly, heal child wounds, okay? Now is not the time to be so serious, okay? And your heart's desire. So back to this green adventurine here, okay? Definitely get one of those if you can, to help with this tuning in to your heart's desires here, so you can go clearly and boldly in the direction of your dreams here. Very beautiful energy. Okay, let's see. I have a few new decks here, so we wanted to use these for this beautiful energy. This is called the Seeker Oracle. Let's pull a few of these for my Divine Feminine Collective here on their spiritual journey, doing the hard work of healing. Set it free. So again, with the release is definitely the theme here, okay? Releasing what no longer serves you. It's very, very important right now. Be of service. Exactly. And right under the empath card, you are meant to do something, your light work. There's something you've been calling to do that not only lights your soul on fire, but you're meant to do it, okay? And you may have not quite had the confidence to get there, or to take this leap of faith, leave behind possibly an old job or an old relationship, because you've been settling in life, right? And it just feels mundane. It just feels, it shouldn't feel like that. You should feel like sparkly energy every day. That's what's coming through. Like just this pure, raw happiness in your energy. And it quite hasn't been that way. Be a curious creature. Unorthodox approach. Exactly. So with where I was saying with the career, you have this real ability to want to learn, okay? But I'm getting strongly here, you've been learning the wrong things, okay? You have this real curiosity around the metaphysical, maybe astrology. Maybe you want to get into astrology and you're just like, where do I even start, right? And your angels, your spirit guides and ancestors are saying just start and the path will unfold. Unorthodox approach. We have the octopus here. The octopus is an extremely sentient and intelligent being. You are the octopus, right? You know, you have this inner knowing of what you should do. It seems maybe unorthodox here because it's not what you've known your whole life. And it's not what I'm picking up really strongly, someone with a family line who kind of missed their calling. Maybe your parents missed their calling. They started to become really spiritual at one point in their life and then left it. So you don't really have guidance here, but there's a purpose in that, right? You are meant to be the trailblazer, and then you are going to be the guidance or the lighthouse for others here. Advice from a cat. Okay, I was getting this strongly. Not only is your third eye chakra activating very strongly here, tingling, when you think of something and it tingles, it's like that's the way of, you know, spirit telling you what you're thinking is right. Okay, so get in tune with that third eye here. Advice from a cat. You could be someone who has quite a few cats in your life, 2 or 3 I'm hearing, and connection is necessary. So I'm seeing like 3 of Pentacles energy with this connection in the 3D, but also more so here, more strongly here, connection to spirit. So meditation is going to be your biggest help here, and really getting into a practice where you are trying to do that at least 5 or 10 minutes every day in the morning, maybe when it's most silent in your home. To not forget, I'm getting really strongly here, Libra energy, but life's a juggle, okay? So we have to balance the spiritual and the 3D world here. Okay, let's see what the Moonology deck wants to tell us here. Ooh, okay. A new romantic cycle begins. And just as I picked up Libra energy for this last card here, new moon in Libra. So this shift in identity brings in a new romantic cycle, possibly around Libra season. Okay, so that would be end of September through mid-October. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Okay, show the moon, show the world, show the moon, show the world the real you. Your whole soul tribe is waiting on you to do what you're being called to do. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So we have Aquarius, Libra, and Capricorn really strong here. Your hard work is paying off. It may not feel like it. You may not be seeing the fruits of your labor in ways, but this is a test, okay? It's a testament, a trust fall experiment here, okay? That you're gonna trust that if you keep going down this path, that everything will fall into place. Okay, one more, Spirit. A new start is coming and new moon. See, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. A new start is coming, and with this new moon today, okay? You've felt it. You may not have felt exactly what it is, but you have felt that something was coming in your life here. Let's get some, this is a new deck. It's called the Water Temple Oracle by Susie Sharab. It's a very beautiful deck. We got a lot of water babies here, I feel too. Like water's very healing to your energy. You may notice that may help in this reset. What else can you tell us, Spirit? What else can you tell us? I have some divine feminine healing frequency on to help else can you tell us, Spirit? Okay. Blue Terra, preservation. I overcome all obstacles. Perfect. And this is 43. 43 has been coming out a lot. You may be seeing that in all aspects. But this is also to what I was speaking to, the warrior spirit. You have been through a lot and you're still standing. I'm getting that song. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. You're still standing, okay? I just got full body chills. You have what it takes, okay? You have what it takes to get through this. And this is why all of this infinite abundance will come in for you. Like I said, my potential is infinite. It truly is. 888, you could be seeing a lot right now, okay? 39 could be significant. 43. Birthplace of Aphrodite, emergence. My divine flow arouses creativity, okay? We're really honing in with this Aries energy, the creativity. Again, with the adventuring too, to help bring out that creativity. We were born to create something, okay? Otherwise, our soul feels lifeless. So what are you creating? What are you working on right now that you could literally get lost in, right? Like you could start working on during the day, especially if you had no other responsibilities, and like you could go all day and look up and it would be like midnight and you'd be like, oh my God, I haven't even eaten today. I haven't even had a sip of water. You know, you get completely lost in it. Sacred spring, vitality. I dance toward the light. Movement here, very, very important, okay? Releasing stuck emotions and energy. We're gonna get the message from Guides Andromeda deck. This is by, I thought it was by Spiritual Infusion. Mystic Beauty. Okay. What else can you tell us, Spirit? What else can you tell us here? We have patience with others. Just as you are on a journey, so are others. Practice patience and understanding with them. If you found yourself getting a little short with people, like especially the last week, that's been coming up, you know, that really needs to be looked at, okay? We can only control ourselves and how we respond to things, right? Seek joy in simple things. Often joy is found in the simplest things. Appreciate and find contentment in them. I'm getting to like the need to kind of shed doing too much, you know? Life's journey. Life is a journey, not a destination. Appreciate and learn from each experience along the way. Humility. Recognize that you don't have all the answers. Humility allows for growth and learning. But like I said, I'm getting a real energy of loving to learn here. You really love to learn. Just maybe been learning the wrong things here, the things that haven't been fueling your soul's growth. It's been more about an accolade in the 3D realm, right? Resilience. Life's challenges are inevitable. Developing resilience helps you to bounce back stronger. Again, with that warrior energy here, you have that resilience, okay? No matter how hard it's been, you are saying to yourself, I'm still standing. I've gotten through it all, okay? Now I'm getting things are gonna get easy. Things are gonna get easier. Okay, let's look at the Intuit Angel Oracle. What angels can you call on right now to help you through this transition? We have Uriel, keeper of wisdom and inspiration, guidance, prophetic vision, decisions, plan of action, sparks of inspiration. I give wisdom to solve complicated problems and help you find solutions for challenging predicaments. Ruby, Tuesday, and something better. Again, with that complacency and where you're settling in life. 3s could be really significant on your journey. What else, Spirit? What else can you tell us? You know, this is really about following your North Node here, okay? Following your true heart's desires. If you could do anything and money wasn't a factor, what would you be doing right now, okay? And find a way to go towards that. Zuriel, angel of harmony and vitality. So vitality twice here. Feeling complete, experiential wisdom, evolve, plan B. Okay, so again, this wasn't what Spirit's calling you to do wasn't what you had planned for your life. And so that brings a sense of fear, right? But you're meant to be doing this. Okay, otherwise you wouldn't be having a pull towards it, right? Create an oasis, balance opposing forces. And again with that, like feeling pulled back into your old self, okay? Try to balance that a little bit. You don't have to completely like subdue her, but when it comes up, just observe your old self and say, that's just not working for me anymore. I let that go with love, right? Create an oasis, balancing opposing forces. I help you achieve balance from a change in perspective, compromise, and by finding common ground. Topaz, September, find another way. So again, with that unorthodox approach, okay? Shamuel, angel of divine partnerships. So here again, we have a romantic cycle begins, and Shamuel, angel of divine partnerships, divine love, twin flames, peace, union, unconditional love, mission, and harmony. You have a mission with your divine counterpart, okay? I'm doing a love reading right after this. There's a mission here. I help open the fourth chakra and raise your frequency to that of divine union and your beloved other. So again, with the heart chakra here, rose quartz, perfect timing, and this is requiring so much trust. Just release the idea of love for now and know that it is coming. Sidriel, ruler of virtues, miracles, create out of nothing, solutions, reverse hopeless situations. The hopeless feeling has been coming through so strongly here, especially if you've had that reversion back to your old self a bit. Okay, just feeling like, am I ever going to completely change? And yes, you are now, right now. Intervention. Angels are intervening on your behalf a little bit here, okay? When you feel all hope is lost, I can help you successfully navigate what may seem like an impossible situation. So 3s, 11, and 26 here. Let's get a soul truth card to close this beautiful reading out. You have what it takes. Don't give up hope, my divine feminine collective. Don't give up hope. Changing is difficult, especially when you're the first one to change in your family lineage. Okay, it's very difficult. It's not for the faint of heart. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, give us one card of advice here. Oh, here we go. Oh, 2. They said 2. Okay. What risk can I take today? Yes. Who has not taken that risk to move towards your soul's calling here, okay? Be not mistaken. You will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap, but do not fret because your soul has wings. Today's soul action, what risk can you take to move towards your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. Beautiful. Who am I ready to forgive? So this new moon is all about letting go, right? I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. And that's where I'm really talking about reclaiming your power, divine feminine. Okay? You are the writer of your destiny, okay? You choose who you want to be. You are not stuck in this cycle of repeating your past self, okay? You can choose today to be someone different. Is it time to let go, forgive, and move onward? Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself even? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Today's soul action: write a forgiveness letter, then practice the Ho'oponopono, I don't know how to say it, you guys. You know what I'm talking about, right? Prayer today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. This has been coming up a lot. And what I'm getting really strongly here, I feel like you have forgiven most people in your life, even your parents, for certain things. I'm getting that you are so hard on yourself and you're not forgiving yourself here, okay? So this is a good prayer for you if that's you here. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. Okay? Say that to yourself. You deserve forgiveness too. You've given others all this forgiveness. You deserve it. Okay? All right, my loves, let's get a couple charms to close this out. I knew we were going to get a star. Aquarius energy here, okay? You are the star. You are healing. You are forging this path for so many other people to follow, okay? The key to your destiny, okay, is on the other side of fear here. I'm hearing very strongly. The key to your destiny is on the other side of fear. And we have the 4-leaf clover twice, okay? Again, with that 888 abundance, infinite abundance and prosperity coming for you, okay? It's part of your path. I see that very, very strongly. All right, my loves, I love you very much. I hope this gave you a little bit of guidance. I hope it helps strengthen your intuition on what you're already knowing and feeling. I love you very, very much. And until next time, love and light.